Hello everybody, I'm Danielle Jameson. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry that my hair's a complete mess. I just shoved it up like this. I know it looks a little bit silly. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about where I'm at in terms of contraception. For those who don't know, for a little bit of background, I'm just going to quickly go over a few things. For a very long time I was on the contraceptive pill. I cannot for the life of me remember what the name of it was. I believe it began with an R, and on that I would take it for 3 weeks and then have a break for a week. And in that time where I would stop taking it for a week, I would then bleed as normal. I would have my period, all would be okay. And the great thing about those kinds of contraceptive pills that you take for a few weeks and then not for a week is that it keeps your periods very regular. You'll always bleed in that week that you don't take your contraception. After that, I started actually to get a lot of headaches on that particular contraceptive tablet, and instead of just trying something else tablet-wise, I decided that I would try the contraceptive implant. I had that in for just under a year and then got it taken out because basically one of the things with the implant is that your periods and bleeding becomes very irregular and a little bit erratic, and it can either be really heavy, really light, blah blah blah, and you never really know fully what's going on. Roughly, you know, a third of women just don't bleed at all. A third of women bleed as normal, but a third of women, it's completely all over the place and it's very irregular. I was in that third. For the first, I think, few months, I did not bleed at all on the implant. And then after that, it was just irregular as hell. I couldn't manage it. And it was absolutely just driving me crazy. That got taken out. And then because I wasn't in a relationship, and I just wasn't sexually active, I took a break from taking contraception for a little while, not for long, for only, I don't know, 2-3 months. Because I am now in a relationship again, I decided that obviously I would need to take contraception into consideration yet again. This time around, I am on these. I did say that I would more than likely be going back on the pill. I did slightly consider the coil, but I don't know, it just doesn't, no, I don't know, there's just something about it that I'm just not happy with. So that was spoke about with my doctor and then completely rejected by myself shortly after. But I did consider it, but this was the best option for me at the time. It still is a good option for me. So this is what they come in, by the way, and this is what they look like out the packet. So obviously I've been taking them. Today is Tuesday, proof that I've been taking my contraception. But yeah, they get, like, you know, the days on as they normally do. That's really helpful to just keep you know, knowing where you're at with everything. If you are wanting to get on any contraception, talk to your doctor, ask those questions. I am just here to share my experience with you guys. I'm not a professional doctor in any way. I don't know everything that there is to know about contraception. I do not get that week break with these particular kind of contraception. The bottom line with these is because you don't have that break, you don't bleed. And I have not had a period since I've started taking these, long story short. You may bleed ever so slightly. It might be very light to the point where you don't even need to wear a pad or insert a tampon, or it could be a little heavier than that. That's really just whilst the tablets get into your system. So for those wondering, there are actually 2 different kinds of pills that you can take. There is the combined pill, and then there is, to put it short, the POP pill or POP. The combined pill basically has 2 different female hormones in it. It includes estrogen and another one which I can't remember that begins with a P. And then the POP or POP, as I like to call it, pill, that is the one that contains the hormone that begins with a P that I can't remember the name of. I'll pop it here because, you know, it escapes me right now the name of it. But basically Cerazette is the POP or POP. Upon opening the leaflet, obviously there's all kinds of interesting information on here that you should definitely read before you start taking them, just like you should with any tablets. I take these pills every single day, and the key is it's very much like, you know, the combined pill, in that really you should be taking it at the same time every day. I take it at 9 o'clock in the morning, or as close to 9 o'clock in the morning as I can get it. Sometimes I will set an alarm, sometimes I won't. I do remember, I'm very good at remembering to take tablets, I always have been, so that's why the pill has never been an issue for me in terms of, you know, remembering to take it. But I know that is a problem for some people. They do forget to take their tablets. If you are one of those kinds of people who forgets to take their tablets, the pill is probably not the best form of contraception for you, because you do have to take it every day. You need to know where you're at with it, and you need to take it pretty much at the same time every single day. And if not, then you won't be protected. As with any other pills, Cerazette has its side effects, and I have been noticing a few here and there. Obviously, not everybody gets these side effects. Some may get more serious side effects, some might get no side effects, and some will just get, you know, the odd side effect that is quite common. So for example, common side effects, these are things like mood changes, depressed mood, decreased sexual drive, headache, nausea, acne, breast pain, irregular or no periods, and weight increase. So basically what happens in terms of weight increase and your weight when you get on any form of contraception, pill-wise anyway, your doctor will weigh you. And so just before I was given these tablets to start taking, the doctor took my weight. And that is because it's a common side effect across many pill contraceptions, that it's easier for you to put on weight. And it's the same with a lot of other meds out there, you know. I don't know why, I don't know the science and the logic behind it, but it's just one of those things. So your doctor will weigh you, and they will continuously keep an eye on your weight as well. Mood changes, because of my mental health problems, I have a lot of mood changes anyway, but at the moment I've not noticed anything significant, as in I don't think it's happening more often since taking the contraceptive pill. Decreased sexual drive, no. Headache, yes. Pretty much for the first 2-3 weeks of, you know, me beginning to take these tablets, I was getting a headache every single day, and it was there all the time. And it was a pain in the bum, basically. But taking, you know, over-the-counter medication like paracetamol, ibuprofen, that would get rid of it. But unfortunately, for the first like 3 weeks, every single day, I was having to take some paracetamol or something like that to take this headache away. Nausea, no. Acne, I suffer from acne anyways, but again, I've not noticed anything significant in terms of my acne since taking Cerazette. Breast pain, yes. This is a side effect that I didn't actually get at the start, but it's a side effect that I have started to have for the last, I want to say, a couple of weeks or so. So it's not a side effect that started straight away. I have been getting a lot of discomfort in my breasts, a lot of pain in my breasts. Majority of the time it's like a dull ache, but you can definitely, you know, it is uncomfortable basically. Irregular or no periods, I've not bled at all since starting to take these pills. If you do, it's not a sign that these pills aren't working, so please don't think that. You might bleed here and there a little bit, but for me personally, thus far, I have not bled. Obviously, if you have any questions, any queries, talk to your doctor about the contraceptive pill, what kind of contraceptive pill is best for you personally, because we're all different. The implant works for some people, it just wasn't for me. The coil works for some people, but I just don't think that it's for me. So everyone has their own little, you know, likes, dislikes, what works and what doesn't work for them. And the beauty of contraception is that there's now so many different forms out there. And I think it's just brilliant that now we have so many kinds of contraception, and it's easier than ever to be protected. So with that being said, I don't think I've got any more, you know, things that I need to say on this. So I will say that if you've had any experiences on Cerazette, let me know in the comment section down below, positive or negative, I don't mind. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope to see you in my next video.